So the next thing we're going to be doing is some audio editing, some sound editing. So if you do go into the Google Drive, head down to shared drives, and you will have some of the shared drives like I have here. But the one we're interested is sound clips. Now you may remember using this when we did one of the other units. And over here I have various bits of sound that you may want to use for your work. So you may want to sort of listen to some of these, see how they sound. If there are sounds that you do wish to use, which we do not have here, please do let me know, and I will try to grab them for you. Um, and what you would do is, once you've listened to the ones that you like, please make a note of them, and then we will be using them later on. In order to edit our sounds, we're going to be using a piece of software called Audacity. So over here is Audacity. You can search that if needed. Once you open that up, it's not the most sort of newest type of software, but it's very useful. It can do a lot of work with it. Um, so once you've opened it up, it does look quite difficult to use, but it really isn't. So you have obviously your playback options here. You've got your recording options if you wanted to record some sound. You've got these icons here, which I'll go through shortly. You've got all of these icons here, which we'll go through shortly. But this one is another important one, your playback volume over here. As you can see, you've got your time here. So this is the time for your audio clip. And over here, obviously, it's empty at the moment, but this is where all of my audio clips will go. So I'm going to head back over. I'm going to download one of these. So let's take something like this. Okay, so if I was to use that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click. I'm going to download. Okay, and obviously that's downloaded that to our downloads folder. Let's head back to Audacity, and I can simply just drag this file into Audacity like so. Back up here, and it's asking me what I want to do with it. Let's just make a copy of it, and now I can listen to that. And I may want to delete some of it, so I need to make sure that this eye selection tool is selected. I can highlight some of this. I can listen back to it, and it will only play that one, that bit. And what I can do is I can do various things. I could use this one here, which will trim the audio outside the selection, which will basically just keep that. Let me undo that. Obviously, I've got my undo and redo here. I've got this, which will silence the audio selection, so we'll only silence that bit if I don't want that. That's good if I'm recording something, I've got bits where I'm sort of breathing or making sounds, or there's something in the background which I want to get rid of. I can use that. So two very important things there. But again, let's undo that. What I can do is I'm actually going to delete that bit. So that's actually deleted that and pushed the rest of it back. But what I may want to do is I may want to move that around. So I'll use this one here, the double-sided arrow, and I can actually move that little bit around so I can get it to start after half a second. I can zoom in if I want to. So I can zoom into something, and as you can see, my time there is changing. And what I can do is I can listen back to that. Now, if I did want a second sound, I can come back here. Let's get this one. Okay, so let's get munching sound instead. Okay, so let's download that. Right click, download, and I'm going to drag that into my Audacity. Let's pop that in there. Now, obviously, these two are playing at the same time. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm just simply going to move that, let's just say over here roughly, and let's play that again. Okay, so I've put those two together. If I did want to play around with the volume of them, so if I want to make the munching a little bit louder, I've got this bit here, so I can actually put that up. I can put the baby sound a little bit down. Okay, and that's obviously amended those sound clips there, like so. I can mute some of it if I wanted to. I can see how that works. I could play with that until I get exactly what I want. Very important, file, save project as, and save that in your user area. Once you're done, if you're happy with that, you can go to export and export that as an MP3, and that can be used elsewhere.